Good morning, Vietnam. How is everyone? Hope you're having a great day. Today I'm going to be playing something a little bit different. Lobotomy Corporation, Face the Fear, Build the Future. I've been meaning to play this game. I've been hearing some great things about it. I really want to give it a go. And let me just make sure the stream is okay. And yeah, give me just one moment. Let me answer this text before we begin. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to start with the tutorial. Just because I want to learn everything about the game management. This seems like a pretty good game. Ah, I'm all for games that involve the use of brain power. And I believe it will be very entertaining. Hello, manager. Welcome to Lobotomy Corporation. Starting today, you're responsible for managing the abnormalities we have and ensuring that we meet the daily energy quota. You can move the camera with WASD or the mouse. I'd rather do it with the mouse. This is good. Let's try a simple maneuver. When you hover your mouse over an agent, some information about them will be shown in the top right corner. Please try selecting an agent by pressing the primary mouse button. When you hover over standard riot stick, fortitude, prudence. Prudence is level 2, temperance is level 2, work success 32, 35, okay. Well done. The information displayed in the panel on the right is related to the selected agent. Some of this information is vital, such as their statistics and EGO equipment. On the right, EGO equipment, standard uniform. Please view the section in the manager's manual titled The Agents for more information about what this information means. The bar at the top left of the screen displays the amount of energy you need to collect to the end of the day. The top right corner lists what missions you're able to attempt today. Okay. Our company produces energy when a product called positive enkephalin, PE, a green box, is released by an abnormality. An abnormality generates PE boxes while it is being worked on. Please click on the containment unit holding an abnormality with the primary mouse button. Since you have yet to unlock any information about this abnormality, you have no way of knowing how it will respond to the 4 different work types. In order to learn this information, an agent will need to perform a work with it. For now, please select the first work type available, instinct work. An instinct work satiates an abnormality's physiological needs and desires. When an agent conducts instinct work, their fortitude will increase at the end of the day, raising their health points HP. Now, please click on the agent. Nice, I love the music. Each work you can request your agent to perform with an abnormality will have a different result. The success rate, if your employee is not mentally ready, abnormalities may appear more frightening or disturbing to them. As such, they may receive fear damage when encountering abnormalities, which will lower their sanity points. Employees of a lower grade will take more fear damage from encounters with abnormalities of higher risk levels. Abnormalities release enkephalin when agents work with them, and we collect this into what we call e-boxes. Depending on how the agent performs during the work process, the abnormality will either respond positively or negatively. When it reacts positively, it will release positive enkephalin, which produces a green PE box. Nice. However, if the abnormality reacts negatively, it will release negative enkephalin instead of damage. And damage the agent. Please keep in mind that when an agent HP or SP drops completely, the work process will be forcefully terminated. There's no pausing this, so I can read everything. Nice. An abnormality's mood might change depending on the outcome of the work done with it. This outcome can be predicted based on the amount of PE boxes we obtain during the work process. An abnormality typically has 3 states of response: good, neutral, and bad. Depending on the outcome, it may use a special ability or attempt to escape. When the work process is completed, the PE boxes are collected. In addition to PE boxes that count toward the daily energy quota, each abnormality also produces a set of PE boxes unique to them. These PE boxes are stored and shown in the abnormality's unique PE box counter. Okay. These can be used to unlock more of an abnormality's information or to extract EGO equipment. After work has been completed with an abnormality, you cannot send another agent to work with it for a short period of time. Until you can work with it again, you can send your agents to work with other abnormalities or let them heal up in the main room. Whenever the department generator gauge fills completely, employees in the main room will be healed. This will restore both their health and sanity. Okay, nice, 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 nice. Let's try ordering an agent to work with the new method. First, click on the agent with the primary mouse button. Now use the secondary mouse button to click on the containment unit. Please be aware you can accidentally deselect the agent during this process. Insight, work with it. Okay. You seem to have collected a sufficient number of this abnormality's PE boxes. It's time to learn about observation. Please press the nameplate displayed at the top of the containment unit. At the moment, it displays the subject number instead of the name. After unlocking the abnormality's basic information, the name will be displayed instead. This displays the current information we have on the abnormality. As you can see, we still have very little knowledge about it, as most of it is locked away. Okay, before I continue, let me fix something with the mic, because I can't hear what I'm saying, and I want to be able to, let me see if it's weird. Hello. Hello. Yeah, it's delayed. Nah, I might as well just keep on going without listening to myself. That's weird anyway. This displays the current information we have on the abnormality. As you can see, we still have very little knowledge about it, as most of it is logged away. You will need to spend some of the unique PE boxes we collected from the abnormality to gain specific information. Please try to lock the basic information about the abnormality now. Okay, basic information. Details and tips concerning the management of the abnormality are displayed here. If there is something the abnormality dislikes, it can result in a decrease of its Clifoth counter and cause problems with the rest of our energy production. Please be sure you unlock and read the abnormality encyclopedias thoroughly. Now, try to unlock this information. How the abnormality reacts to the different work types is displayed here. The greater the preference for a certain work type, the more successful the process will be. The number on the left indicates the virtue level an agent needs to perform that level of work. Please unlock all this information now. High, 1, 2, 3, high. High affinities. Very high. Wow. Continuing on, this area shows the maximum Clifoth counter of the abnormality. It will also inform you on whether an abnormality is capable of escaping as well as its damage resistances when it does. Knowing what an abnormality is weak to will be crucial in handling any escape situations. Try to unlock this information now. You have now maximized the observation level of this abnormality. When you fully unlock a section of the encyclopedia, the observation level of the abnormality will increase. This will provide additional benefits when working with the abnormality, such as increased work speed or success rate. Alright, my keyboard is bothering me. Let me move the cable, I'm sorry. Yep, I need to move the cable. Give me just a second. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, we're back in business. Okay, where was I? Once the observation level reaches a certain point, the extraction and production of EGO equipment from the abnormality will become available at the cost of its unique PE boxes. EGO weapons are powerful tools that can help with the suppression of abnormalities. Ooh, nice. Please extract one now. Produce an EGO weapon. So now I have one EGO weapon. EGO suits offer increased resistance to certain types of damage. Inversely, some forms of damage may cause greater wounds depending on what EGO suit is in use. Okay. Manufacture. Well done, manager. Here you can view what EGO gift the abnormality may present to an agent. If this information is unlocked, each time an agent finishes the work process with the abnormality, they will have the possibility of receiving the EGO gift displayed here. Please note that the chances of this occurring tend to be rather slim. Standard training EGO hat, HP2, SP2. Lastly, let us take a look at the abnormalities observation records. Please click on the text abnormality story. an abnormality in the shape of a training dummy used to train up incoming managers. Rumor has it this abnormality was chosen to be used for training as it is most docile and tame of any that we have extracted. It's called the training dummy rabbit, but it doesn't seem to enjoy carrots. It likes people. If it escapes, it is merely following the employee as they leave its containment unit. Now that you have unlocked the basic information, some of it is displayed at the top of the containment unit. Now that you have unlocked the basic information, some of it is displayed at the top of the containment unit. Furthermore, as we have unlocked a list of its favorite works, we now know that the abnormality prefers attachment work. Let's try out ordering an agent to perform attachment work with it. Please click on the abnormalities containment unit. Additional parts of the basic information are displayed in this window as well, which can be useful to a new manager. Why don't you try ordering an agent to perform attachment work? There's one last thing I should warn you about. Each time it abnormality, the cliff off meltdown gauge will fill by one tick. Whoa. This right here. When the gauge fills completely, a Clifoth meltdown will occur throughout the facility. The number on the right part of the gauge indicates the number of containment units that will be affected. Affected containment units will receive a meltdown alarm and will have an alert around them. Okay. When a Clifoth meltdown occurs, the containment unit will have a timer displayed alongside the alarm at the top. This timer will slowly drop until it reaches 0. However, if the abnormality was already... Oh, I didn't read that part. Okay, I need to get to that part because, I can't miss anything. I'm so sorry, guys, but I'm going to get there really quickly. I'm going to skip over everything, but I do need to read what they said. Like, come on, people that made this game. You can't just skip vital parts of information. All right, almost there. Almost there. Loving the music though. The music is really cool. Okay, so this is where we left off, right? The meltdown can be resolved by performing works with the abnormalities whose containment units are affected. If the meltdown is not dismissed within the time limit, a portion of energy that we have collected will be lost, and the Clifoth counter on the containment unit will immediately drop to 0. Please try to prevent this from happening. You can find more detailed information about this in the work count penalty section of management manuals, of the manager's manual. Each time a Clifoth meltdown occurs in the facility, the meltdown level increases. Why? I need to read all that. Jesus. That's nice. So I can be promoted depending on how good of a job I do. I like this game. I like this game. Okay, so now the next tutorial. Let's see how it goes. When a mission is successfully completed, you will be able to conduct a research project. The proposals for a department's various research projects are displayed at the I'm not gonna read. I'm just gonna read quicker in silence because they skip things. Seems your new employee is ready to be deployed. Let's do so by clicking and dragging the agent with the primary mouse button. Well done. Now to give them some equipment, if you recall, we extracted some EGO equipment with the app from the abnormality yesterday. We can give that our to that we can give that to our employees. To view it, please press the EGO list equipment. Currently displayed is a list of available EGO weapons and their information. Now click on one of your agents in the list to the right to select them. I'm going to give it to Eliza. Now, assign an EGO weapon to your selected agent by clicking one of the empty slots. Continuing on, let us take a look at the list of available EGO suits. Please click on the EGO suit tab. Just as before, you can assign an EGO suit to one of your agents by clicking on an empty slot. Please take a moment to test equipping other employees with EGO weapons and EGO suits. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Okay. I have two EGO suits. What? Three EGO suits? I can what equip them on all of them? It appears that it appears there is a mission awaiting for you today. It is not necessary to clear every mission you have immediately, but it is recommended to handle them soon so that you will be able to conduct research the following day. Okay. The manual can also be opened at any time by pressing the F1 key. Next, I will briefly explain to you how to deal with emergency situations that may arise while you are managing the abnormalities. Nice. There's only 3 tutorials. That's nice. And they're quick, so I can. Well, I think I have enough time for this last tutorial because I gotta go to work. Allow me to explain how managers should deal with emergency situations. The number displayed here is the Clyfoth counter. It will decrease if you happen to violate what? The managerial guidelines shown in the Abnormalities Encyclopedia, or fail to avert a Clyfoth meltdown in time. What? So now you must be wondering what happens when the Clyfoth counter drops to 0, no? Shall we find out? Please select a containment unit and order an agent to perform repression work. They're all common. I'll select her because she has. Wait, this one has 55. What is this? Oh, okay, SP. So yeah, I'll select her. Okay, standard EGO, white. Okay, standard training EGO. Okay, I think I'm kind of getting it. Yeah. Coming face to face with an abnormality, especially when it is on the loose, it can be quite shocking and frightening for your employees. Just like when an agent enters a containment unit, they may receive fear damage. If the risk level of the abnormality is high while the agent's level is low, it will cause a heavier strain on their mind and lower a larger portion of their SP. And I don't want that, right? It appears that this abnormality is a bit too strong for just one agent to suppress. This is a good time to remind you that if an agent dies, the EGO they were assigned will be lost as well. Ooh, now let's order the rest of the employees to help suppress this abnormality. Please select the other two agents by clicking and dragging them with the primary mouse button. Oh, nice. So this is kind of like um that other game. Wait, what? Yeah. By clicking and dragging on them. Please select the other two agents by clicking and dragging on them with the primary mouse button. Yeah. Next, click on the abnormalities with the second mouse button to immediately order them to suppress it. Excellent. Deselect. Save here when you pause. That's funny. That's really funny. If you ever happen to fall into a situation you would wish to redo, such as turning back time to avoid the death of an agent, you can do so by pressing escape and clicking on the rewind to memory repository button or by clicking retry. When you choose memory repository, you will go back to the most recent imprinted day. Retry, on the other hand, will restart back at the current day's deployment. Okay. Lastly, let's call our agents back to the main room of their department. You can, of course, do this by selecting them and manually moving them with a secondary mouse button. However, there is an even easier manner. Next to the regenerator gauge of each department, there is a recall button. You can use this to summon all your agents back to their respective home department's main room. Please try doing so. So it recalls everybody. So it recalls everybody, and they go back. Who's screaming? Oh my god, who's going wild? This concludes our basic manager training and education. If any questions or concerns happen to cross your mind while you're on the job, you can always refer to the manual by pressing S1 or by opening it from the escape menu. Lastly, there will be tool tips that appear if you mouse over the various interfaces. And wait a moment. I wish you good luck and lasting health at Lobotomy Corporation. This game is insane. But that is my time for today. Because I have got to go. I have got to move. Okay, let me see if I can access the manual before I leave. Codex. What's the codex? Okay, I guess it's only available when you actually start a game. Okay. Well, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I will continue tomorrow, but I gotta go to work. Work a lady. Gotta pay some bills. Hopefully, if I become a more successful, well, an actually successful streamer, I could play for maybe 8 hours, something like that. But nothing. Just thank you for viewing. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow. Take care. And remember, all your dreams will come true if you just keep at them. That is my call off sign. Have a good day.